Hey YouTube, it's Cav Trooper Munoz back in the secret underground bunker location with the M77 Zastava M308, and there you can. That was my original Zastava M308, and this is the NC Star scope mount I put on it, and I really like that scope mount. Not expensive but durable, and obviously some guys like the quick release, so just a note, they do have a quick release one, but this is not it. I didn't plan on taking this on and off all the time, so I just used the 3 hex head screws that they have here, and what it does is it clamps down on that rail, and I use some red Loctite, and it's not going anywhere. This Barska scope, however, is just it's a $30 scope, and it works like a $30 scope. I do not recommend this for this rifle. Save your money, work another job, whatever you got to do. Get a better scope, because this scope is not good for this rifle. I was shooting at 25 yards. I had it all sighted in and zeroed, and went out to the 100-yard mark and with this scope, and the performance was so poor. I didn't put it on camera. I have the footage, but it's embarrassing. So I was like, where the heck did those bullets go? They did not even get on the paper. So meanwhile, my PSL was shooting 1.5 inch groups at 100 yards, and I know I'm going to have to post that video because a lot of you guys are thinking, oh, the PSL is a piece of junk. It can't shoot that well. Well, I got news for you. The PSL does shoot that well, and I don't know if somebody just got a junky PSL when they bought theirs, and maybe that was the reason that it didn't shoot well. And previously, I had done a video where I put this from CNC Warrior, this flash hider, and I didn't put the detent in there. I had used Loctite on it, and it's held on there pretty good. But recently, I went back to CNC Warrior, and they had the detent and springs, so I picked up a couple of those. And as you can see here on this Zastava, there is no flash hider, so that's what I'll be putting on there. And I don't think I've shown this one. This is my second Zastava M77PS. So here it is. And I bought this used, and somebody had taken green Krylon to the plastic, and I actually like that. I like how it turned out. So they did a good job, whoever did it. It's not, they didn't just overspray and all that. They also put a little rail down here for me. Thank you to whoever gave this up so I could get it at the great price I got it for. So I attached a bipod to it, and this is just a UTG cheapy bipod, but these work. I have one of these on my SKS, and I've had it on there for the better part of a couple years. And when I don't beat up my rifles, but at the same time they're made of metal. They're rifles. I don't baby them. I don't carry them around in Pelican cases, and and just have cool sunglasses on while I'm unboxing them at the range. All my rifles pretty much go in soft cases. So this is my second Zastava PAP. Yeah, and I haven't got this one out to the range yet, unfortunately. Did a thorough breakdown and clean on it just to check everything out. And like I said, so some of you may not like that Krylon green, but I like it. It really does really well on that rifle. And I like these thumb hole stocks too. I'm not picky These thumbhole stocks are functional. They don't. I don't think I lose anything without having the pistol grip stock, and then I don't have to have all the compliance parts too, which is a pain if you don't want to go be at the range. And I mean, I've never heard of anybody asking for those, hey, does your rifle have that compliance with U.S. parts? What are they going to do? Have you break it down right there and count them? Well, in one of those Yankee states, they might get away with that, but here in Texas, I don't think that would go well for them. So, suffice to say. So, like I said, I had gotten out to CNC Warrior, and they sent me a package. Got some couple slings, so a sling for each rifle, and these are just some surplus slings. They were, every M4 that I ever carried, and M16A2 and A1 and all the variations, all I had was a nylon GI issue sling. I didn't have any high speed, web sling gear, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I didn't have anything like that. So these work just fine. It goes over your shoulder, you carry it, and that's pretty easy. And then also I got, like I said, got a couple of these detents, because I'm going to put a detent back on this for this flash hider. And I'll put a detent. I got a new flash hider for, okay, drum roll please, and this is the flash hider I got for the second Zastava. And so once again, that's from CNC Warrior. I gotta tell you, I don't know what they're making these out of, but it ain't plastic. This has some good weight to it. Pretty much everything I've gotten from CNC Warrior has been quality. I had a problem with one of their tools, but it wasn't made by them, and that was early on. And I understand why they couldn't replace it, but everything that I've bought from them since has been real quality pieces, and I highly recommend them. If you're looking for some parts for your AKs, SKS, Mosins, I've threaded about 6 or 7 Mosin barrels to put these on there too, and they are outstanding. I really like them. So go out to CNC Warrior and check them out. So what I'm going to do now is I guess I'd better get hot and get these slings on and get the flash suppressor on there, and then I'll come back in. Oh, and I'll probably update with the magazine, something about these M14 magazines too. Looks like there's a lot of phonies out there, a lot of aftermarket wannabes, U.S. guys selling what they say is USGI M14 mags, and they're really Chinese knockoffs, and some are good and some are bad. So I'll try and do an update about that. And a lot of guys, thank you for contacting me with all these ways to modify these M14 mags. I'm working on them, and I noticed that there's a lot of forum posts where these guys say they modify these mags a certain way, and I don't see how they work. So when I finish modifying these mags and I figure out the modification that I like, I will take them to the range and I will show them firing that you will be able to fire 20 rounds out of these magazines. If you do your job right, the magazine will do its job right. But don't rely on something you just read off the internet and go and start cutting your magazines down or doing welding on them, because let me do the hard work for you. I'll get these magazines straight, and then you can just and I'll have a video up on how to do the correct mod to these magazines, and you'll be happy with them, I'm sure. Alright, this is Cav Trooper, and I will update you soon with the mods to these two beautiful M77 PAP Zastava in 308. And if you haven't picked any up. I believe Classic Arms has some in stock, and for $550, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with these rifles. I'm out.